Okay, we're on. This is probably going to be more of a dungeon crawl today because I don't really feel like progressing the story. I feel like at this point the character is a little bit OP. OP for the main story. For the DLC, it's probably just right. I did run out of vials, so I kind of need to get some more. So I guess I'll be dungeon crawling for a bit. I'm going to do Lower Thumeru just to get it over with, so that I have access to the Cursed Defiled Dungeon. Then I'm going to have to do Lauren, because you're going to need the Bastard of Lauren. Yeah, Sir Mick on Facebook. Is Sir Paul joining you? I don't think so. It's a Bloodborne run. Make sure you post the links to group so that people can watch. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me just get to that. We will be doing Lower Thumeru, so we might as well go there because I'm going to need some echoes. I'm going to need a lot of echoes and a lot of vials. I'm just going to swap out the communion room for guidance would be nice, and so would air, at least for now. So yeah, I'm gonna cap this guy at probably level 120 or 125, just because. Pardon the noise in the background, guys. There's laundry being done, so. Yeah, loading it up. It's probably going to be a very quick run. I just need some vials, and none of these bosses really give me that hard of a time. So there. Hi, Gab. Hey, Gab. I didn't know you played. If you want to watch, knock yourself out. It's a fun game. Okay, just sharing the link on the group. Whoa, 3 guys right away. That was pretty quick. Gab, if you're there, yeah, enjoy. So this is the Lower Thumeru chalice. We're probably just gonna rush through everything. I don't have any fucking blood vials. The fuck. The build's pretty dank at this point. I'm running bolt gems, so yeah, nothing here is specifically weak against bolt, but bolt works pretty decently. If it's your first time watching, then yeah, I'm just running past everything and straight to the switches. Oh fuck. Yeah, I equipped the guidance rune so that I get some decent rally off of this. Inflicted organ sounds fucking gross, but yeah. Since I kinda want to save a few vials here and there, I'm going to use the Hunter's Mark. Sir Mick, thanks for upping the post. So we're gonna be fighting the Merciless Watchers. They can drop up to a plus 18, I think, here, which is your only viable source for plus 18s early game. I'd say Lower Thumeru is early game because you can access it fairly easily, as long as you're good enough to deal with the shit that these bosses have. This is pretty much how I farm them with arcane builds. I just cheese the shit out of them. It's also largely why I run out of vials right away. No skill whatsoever. There, done. Oh nice, they gave me a chunk. Not like I really need it at this point. Well, it helps. If I could get one more, I can get another weapon up to +9. Maybe a different element on it. I'm running Bolt on this, as you could probably already see. Bolt's pretty good, but more beneficial when you're on Is. Hello, whoever it is who just joined us. I don't need bullets, I need vials. You want to be careful because there's that slug thing there. There's a hidden room here that has a few scurrying beasts where you can get a few gems. I don't really need it, honestly, because this is a non-physical build. It's purely arcane. And then there's this guy. This guy has a chance to drop some cursed gems. I do have enough bullets, yes. Did he give me a gem? Let's take a look. Ooh, Adept. Adepts are good if you're running thrust builds, which I'm not. So they kind of suck for me. This is the part where I can actually start farming for Ritual Blood 4, which I'm probably going to do. Yeah, it's something I might as well do at this point, because I kind of need it. And the extra echoes wouldn't hurt. Plus, the Undead Giant is pretty tough, regardless of what level you're at. So I may as well just farm for stuff. I'm also going to go kill the Cleric Beast in a bit, because I am going to need to buy Bold Hunter marks for farming. These guys drop a shitload of twin shards, so you're not going to run out for sure. Why did I do that? It's a complete waste. You get the Workshop Haze Extractor here. This is going to be very lengthy, so I think I'm going to go kill the Cleric Beast so I can get some Hunter marks. It's kind of sad nobody's watching right now, though. Yeah, I need to go kill the Cleric Beast. So yes, I did not kill the Cleric Beast yet. I'm gonna go do that now. I'm not gonna swap my gems out anymore. It's not like he's all that difficult anyway. Buy some vials. I'm probably going to use the next few loadouts to buy vials and hunter marks. I need the sword hunter badge from him so I can buy hunter marks. Normally I save the cleric beast for last so I can just march through him. He was intended to be the first boss you encounter, although Gascoigne is the first mandatory boss. Cleric beast is a bit of a joke. Lawrence is not. This guy is. Why did I have to murder that guy? Because I need that badge. Because I need to buy shit. There. That should be good for maybe about 20. Sir Mick, yeah, hey, yo, I have 30 minutes before I go to church. Yeah, that's okay. You know, it's Sunday, it's family day, so I figured. I'm just, this is the boring part. I'm actually just farming for shit. Farming for Ritual Blood 4 so I can go to Lower Laura. This is the boring part, actually. So I think just so that it's fun, since you're online, I might as well try to kill the undead giant. I remember yesterday I was talking about how I suck at fighting the undead giant, so... And this is the ball and chain version, so I suck even worse at fighting this one. After this, it's Rom and then the headed bloodletting beast. Those two guys are pretty easy if you have a plus 10 already. We can't go to the Cursed Defile dungeon just yet, but we will today. We're gonna finish all the chalices today. I'm gonna go and kill the giant now. Sorry for all the background noise, guys. It's a busy day. It's Sunday, so you know my wife is attending to stuff. Orphan Part 2, yeah, later on when I've leveled a bit. Oh, God. That's why I hate fighting this guy. Because he does a fuck ton of damage. And I never really mastered his moveset. Now this is when things start getting a bit dangerous. The range on those attacks is insane. No! Oh, and Arcane doesn't do that much damage on him. We might actually get him this time though, if I don't get careless. Let's hope he just does there. This is the easiest attack to punish. And you just gotta be really patient when you're fighting this guy. And not get greedy. There, we got him. Yay. Okay, so this is easy. We're gonna get the rest of the guys pretty quick. Rom and Headless Bloodletting Beasts are easy. The path to the levers on those floors, these floors, easy peasy. Plus, Rom is really weak to lightning because he's kid. So Rom is a bit of a joke, honestly. Well, Rom is a joke if you have bold gems or bold paper and decent AR. See? I usually just run past everything and pray that these guys don't chase me, because they usually do. And I also have to pray that I remember where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Lower Thumeru kind of confuses me. I'm more familiar with Eye Hill and the others. Because for Eye Hill, you don't really have to kill anything past the Bloodletting Beast. You get the root dungeon chalice early, right after the layer 2 boss. Yarnum is completely optional. You just have to do her for the platinum so that you get the trophy for it. Bolt damage penetrates just about everything in anything lower than depth 4, I think, for the dungeons. So it's all about stamina management when you're fighting these guys, and when you're playing with base endurance, which I'm doing right now. I'm not keeping it at base though. At least I don't think I am. These guys drop decent physicals. The Watchers are the best source for that. You know what? I think I'll buy Bloodborne Game of the Year later so I can join you. Yeah, we should. Yeah, I'm down for that, Sir Mick. Yeah, that'd be really fun. And I think it's pretty cheap now. I mean, it's nowhere near the price point it was at previously, so that's definitely a good idea. I don't know if Sir Paul has a copy. It'd be really fun to play with you guys. Okay, we're off to do ROM. We're gonna want to use Ariana the Horror's Flood. Anyway, you can get it 3 times before shit starts to happen. The main reason why I want to use this is because I just want to be able to spam transform attacks before he even goes anywhere. I'm probably shit. I forgot to switch my armor out. Well, there is time at least. Yeah, just so that I'm a bit resistant to arcane. Gotta be careful because the dive bomb attacks that these guys do are one-hit kills. That attack. They take counter damage though when you hit them when they're exposed. So it's not that worrisome if you know how to dodge. Alright, awesome. So now we can start spamming as soon as we use this. Usually these blood pellets are a good idea for this phase of the fight. Oh shit, no, this is not where you want to be. Cornered is not what you want to be in this fight. Hide behind the pillars when he does the meteor shower, and always keep yourself at full health because he can easily one-shot you, and so can the spider mobs. There, done. Somebody dropped. Occasionally these spiders drop an item if you're lucky. Yeah, madman's knowledge. headed bloodletting beast is next. I'm gonna swap my gem out for a fire gem just so that he's a bit more susceptible to it. But I'm gonna trigger the thing first. There's a hidden Bat Messenger merchant here, so if you're looking to get uncanny or lost versions of the DLC weapons, you can get them there. I'll probably show you where it is later, but for now I'm just going to trigger the switch. And since I'm already at it, I can actually just attempt the boss with whatever weapon I already have. I mean, he's not all that difficult, I think, especially since I've been able to farm that guy on FRC dungeons, so I don't think I'm gonna have that hard of a time. Just be careful with this guy because his one-shot potential is pretty sick. I usually just zap him with executioner gloves anyway. He drops files, so it's not 100% drop. He sometimes drops gems or inflicted organs. I can't remember what those guys are called. Labyrinth something. Labyrinth whatever. So we're just going to kill the headed bloodletting beast and we're good. Now, I have to warn you, he is a bit tricky, but nothing insurmountable. I don't think he's impossibly difficult. He's just challenging, especially if it's your first time fighting him. It's easier to fight him with a threaded cane, really. You can just whip and whip and whip, and then he starts bleeding. So. With a plus 10 weapon, these guys are pretty easy. Just want to be extra careful because this... It's easier to fight this guy unlocked. Be careful because he can grab you when you're under him. Healing the arm that I fucked up. Then I just fuck up the other one. Oh shit. Now it becomes a bit more difficult to get either of them. There, that's the grab attack where he tries to grab his dick. Oh shit, that's what I was talking about. Well, hopefully he doesn't kill me. Oh fuck. Oh cool, I can get another weapon up to +9. So with 70,000 we can actually buy a lot of files. Buy 4 more of these. Yeah, a bunch of vials. We just need a comfortable number of vials, because this is where it starts getting really annoying. I'm going to have to farm Ritual Blood 4. But Sir Mick, I don't think you want to watch farming since you're only on for a while, so we might as well go destroy the shadows. I won't go destroy ROM yet, because that's just boring. Sir Paul on Facebook, manunood lang. Yeah, sure, sir. That would be most welcome, of course. So we're on our way to the Shadows of Yharnam. I'm gonna try to get the items along the way, but only the important ones. I skip a few gems and stuff. We're not gonna rely on in-game gems because in-game gems suck. We're going for chalice gems. So this is an arcane guide after all, so I want to show whoever's watching basically where you get the good stuff. Just be extra careful, there are snake things hidden here. Excuse me. Bear in mind this is a plus 10 weapon, so it trivializes a lot of these guys already. Most of the shit here is already near endgame as it is. I can't remember where that jump that I need to make is. Fuck. Well, fuck it if I remember anything about this game anyway. I think it's down here. Oh shit. Made a mistake. Yep, I did make a mistake. Definitely not where I'm supposed to be. Where the fuck am I? Oh, this is where I'm supposed to be. Comes just after that one chunk. And then we can go straight to the shadows now. No, not down there. I'm just getting some of the consumable soul items just for kicks, because they help. Okay, I kind of got disoriented, but I can hear a pig, so I think we're getting pretty warm. Should be on the right track. Oh fuck, I don't remember if these guys will be here. Just getting the consumables. The anti-clockwise metamorphosis rune is also here, the tier 1 version, so we're going to go get that. If you're farming for arcane gems or early game arcane, you can get some decent ones from the celestial mobs here. The pig is also a good source of blood vials. There's also a bunch of like Madman's Knowledge shit here. Then we're going to open the shortcut and then we're off to the shadows. This is basically how you speed through Forbidden Woods and pick up a few nifty items along the way. Absolutely unnecessary if you're really just going for time, but if you're going for items as well, these guys drop some pretty decent ones. They're all triangles too, by the way. They're anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise is going to help a lot early on. If you're not leveling your endurance, so you get a small addition to your stamina. Right here. There. Sometimes they drop arcane gems. It's not very common, but they do. We're just gonna activate the shortcut and then go destroy the shadows. So Sir Mick, if you are going to buy Game of the Year edition, I have 2 characters that are Tomb Prospector builds. They're at blood level 150. So they're perfect for tomb prospecting, depth 5 FRC dungeons. I think I've also farmed some decent ritual materials there. We're on our way to activate the shortcut. Or shortcut, because there's only one anyway. We don't have to go all the way up, it's just an elevator anyway. So yeah, we can just roll. Oh, fuck, no, don't poison me. I'll probably farm for the ritual Blood 4 offline, because that's boring as fuck to watch. Especially since I think I need about 9 of them. So yeah, there's a hidden rune here. Guarded by these fuckers. Can't even remember what Dissipating Lake does. Yeah, it's a rune that's tucked away there. The clockwise metamorphosis rune is also here. We might as well get it since we're already here. And then we can kill the shadows. Bergenworth is a nice place to invade at around this level, although you don't always get action. I just skipped that enemy because he's not worth it. Something with good fire defense? Yeah, because these guys have, they use fire attacks in their second phase, so you want something with decent fire mitigation properties. I'm not going to go for viscerals on them, so... When you have a plus 10 weapon, there's no strategy involved, you just kill them as quickly as you can. Kind of just showing off that I can parry them. You just have to be careful because this guy does this snake magic thing when his HP is low. There, done. You get the Blood Rapture rune from them, so... Alright. We can actually go kill Rom now, there's no downside to doing so. You get ambushed by the Garden of Fire, so careful. He doesn't drop anything worthwhile. Yeah, having a plus 10 weapon this early is pretty OP and it's pretty boring, to be honest. I'm just gonna open the shortcuts and, oh fuck, I'm gonna go frenzy because of that. Shit, it's gonna kill me. So yeah, when your insight is this high, this fast, you just frenzy right away. I'm just gonna open the shortcut. There's really no point in me killing Yuria, or whatever her name is, Yuri, because I usually save the NPC hunters for until after I've killed Logarius, because I want to get the blood dregs. Logarius is almost impossible with an elemental build, especially with HP this low. I just want to deck out my character with enough vials, excuse me, to be comfortable. There's nothing really that I want to go for plus 10 with, or plus 9 with, rather. I'm gonna go farm Ritual Blood so that I can go to Ailing Loran, start murdering shit. I can start like farming for echoes there, because with a Moon Rune equipped, you get like 100k from the first level boss, just like that, and then it's Bloodstar Beast after. Ailing Loran is pretty tough because the enemies there are resistant to bolt, and even with a plus 10 weapon, my Fire Saw Spear, even if I slot in my fire gems, not gonna do shit. Like, it's gonna do absolute garbage worth of damage, so. There. Hopefully they keep dropping Rit Bloods. I need, I think, 9 of them to get to Loran. Fuck, I don't need gold paper. Papers are largely useless when you're on an arcane build, unless you're doing strength arcane, or skill arcane, or whatever. Skill arcane's pretty shit though. If you're planning on using Blades of Mercy, you should just go for like 50 skill and then base arcane, and just use flat arcane gems on it. The scaling you get off of it is just so useless. Such a waste. Complete and utter waste. I might use the Boom Hammer if I go Strength Arcane. Oh god, this is the most boring part of this run. And I have to do this a few times because... Oh god, I can't believe I died. Well, it saves me a hunter's mark, at least. Just checking out if there are any comments on the YouTube. Sir Alvin. Yeah, well, if Sir Alvin's online, that'd be great. You know, you can watch with us. Another guy joined, so there's 2, yay. I was talking about this yesterday, how shallow I am, and how happy I am that, you know, if 1 or 2 people are watching, and if it helps them come up with arcane builds as well, so they can experience the fun of running an arcane build. You know, arcane is pretty OP. PvE wise. PvP wise, you're not gonna hit anyone with anything, really. You're not gonna hit anyone. But it's a fun build to run. I think everyone should run it at least once. Oh, fuck, really? It takes forever. Even with 50 arcane, it takes for fucking ever. Usually by the time I've gotten the 9 that I need just to create Ailing Loran, I just feel like throwing up already with the number of snatchers I've killed. I'm already at like the 100k echo mark, and they only drop like 3,000 if you do a visceral on them with the level 1 moon and air runes equipped. So yeah, that gives you an idea of how many of these fucks I have to kill just to, you know, just to get to Loran. But once you get to Loran, everything's just pretty fun. There's a satisfaction you get out of killing the abhorrent beast at a low blood level with shitty gems that just really makes you feel good. Oh my god, really? Really? Having the eye runes helps, but the eye rune doesn't become accessible until Is. Actually, I can just rush to Is and but you need Ritual Blood 5 for Is, and I get Ritual Blood 5s from Ailing Loran. The first one of the first few rooms you get there has 2 in a chest. So that's usually where I farm it. That's why in the arcane guide that I posted on the group, I said it works on the assumption that you don't mind repeating a lot of tasks. There, I got one more. Hopefully this guy gives another. My daughter usually sits with me when I run through the Chalice dungeons, and she calls the Labyrinth Sage, the long-haired guys with the sides. She calls him Noodle Guy, because his hair looks like noodles, according to her. It's kind of cute how she says it like that. Oh god, come on. Do something good. I guess I should be thankful they're at least dropping some. I already have 3, so just 6 more. Oh, Sir Mick, if you're gonna run, if you're gonna buy Game of the Year later, I actually have a Blood level 43 build that I can use to help you get through the game. 43 is nice because it lets me invade all the way down to Blood level 30, and all the way up to about 60 or 70 something, so it should be easy for you to be able to summon me. It's fully gemmed. I've already gone through all the chalices at low level with that character, so. It's a troll build I use for like murdering people with a Logarius wheel. It's a nasty build. It's not something that was ever meant to exist. It's a bully build, really. Oh god damn it. By the time I'm done with this, I'll probably have all my weapons at least +6 at the rate they're dropping those shards. After this, I can go collect the Black Sky Eye, so that once we make it to Brietas, everything is just a breeze. Brietas is a joke, honestly, if you have the Black Sky Eye. Now it's picking up. Just need 4 more. Yeah, it just hit me. There's an easier place to get Ritual Blood for. It's the Cursed Defiled Dumeru Chalice. I'm gonna have to do this again to access that chalice, though, because you need the Bastard of Loran, and you get that in Layer 3 of Ailing Loran. So yeah. This is going to have to be done again later, which is awful. It's just sad, really. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. Hey, Sir Paul. Good morning. Nice of you to join us. Yay, yeah, tomb prospecting, yeah. It's gonna be really fun. So, Sir Paul, hopefully you get to stick around this time. Yesterday you were pretty tied up with work. Do you have work on Sundays as well? Because, you know, I used to have work on Sundays and it was awful. I'm kind of happy I get weekends off. Lets me spend time with my family. Fuck. Really? You fucking kidding me? Nasty mobs. Oh god, I hate facing off nasty mobs. Normally, I'm more interested in easy mobs with good rewards, because most of the builds I already have are just there. I don't work on Sundays. Yay, that's great. That means you get to stick around and watch me make a fool of myself here. We're probably gonna be dungeon crawling the whole morning anyway. I will have to progress the main story to get the Is Chalice, because the Is Chalice is a great place to run if you're just after echoes and ritual materials, because it has all of the essentials in it. I get all of my eye hill stuff there. Anything I need to create eye hill is there. Fuck! Just 3 more, come on. Fuck, really? I'm gonna spend some of my insight later because I don't need that much insight, and I want to get some of the armor sets anyway. I think I've unlocked the Keeper. The Bone Ash set. I should also... oh shit, I haven't killed Jura. I can kill Jura already though. But I usually save the kill for after I've done Logarius, because I want to, yeah, like I said, get the Blood Dregs, because that helps me buy more rocks. In an average playthrough, I can get maybe about 5 to 6 weapons at plus 10 before I move on to New Game Plus. Oh god, really? Okay, just 2 more. Fuck. Just 2 more. I'll just get the Ritual Haze Extractor after I've gotten 9 plus 4s. 9 Ritual Blood 4s. Because I don't want to have to come back to this fucking dungeon. Well, I will have to come back later on, but, you know, I just want to get everything in one go. The Poison Scorpions drop rapid poison gems in cursed dungeons, so that's always something nice to have. Oh, God. You'll have to excuse the Boar Fest, guys. It's essential to getting to the dungeon that we need to be at. Oh, fucking shit. Hopefully the next run they give me the 2 that I need. I'm running out of cuss words for these guys. Fuck. Oh, that sucks. Well, hopefully you get to join us again later, Sir Paul. Hope you can hop in again soon. Yeah, give it a shot later if you're not doing anything. Sunday is bum day. I'll catch you in a bit, Sir Paul, hopefully. Yay, there's 1. See 1 last. Hopefully this guy gives it to me. Ah, fuck you. I'm gonna go get the haze extractor just because. Oh shit, Sayang. A whole bunch of blood vials there. Oh shit, wrong room. Okay, this is where we want to be. You just gotta be careful because there's a lot of mobs here. They don't have real one-shot potential, but they have gank potential. It's probably just as bad. Especially if you run out of stamina. In Bloodborne, you never want to engage the mobs all simultaneously. Because I need my health back. There we go. Oh, and I was hoping he dropped some blood. Sucks. Workshop haze extractor. You need this to get arcane haze, which you're gonna need for the later dungeons. I just need one last ritual blood pour, and then I can get on to Loran, or Lauren, or whatever you want to call it. For Lauren, I usually slot in my my fire gems because everything is a beast in that dungeon. Like almost everything is a beast. And I can get an uncanny version of maybe the soft cleaver, but not there. I'm gonna need the uncanny because it has a triangle slot. And the triangle slot usually works better for me because the Is Watchers, they drop triangle elementals as an out of effect drop. Normally they drop tempering. Fucking shit. Isa na lang, ayaw pa ibigay. Ayun na, diba? So fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. I already have 100 grand in echoes. Can you fucking believe that? That I'm gonna use to level up though, because I need a bit more survivability in the dungeons. Honestly, I'll probably just get my arcane up to maybe 70, or keep it at 50. I don't know, because weapon scaling in terms of arcane damage stops at 50. Not really stops, but you get diminishing returns at 50, so I can actually put it into other stats. Ah, fucking finally. Now we can go. I have no qualms about spending my insight, especially when you have 82 this early. We need 4 of these to create Loran. So let's go create. There we go. Now we level up.
Welcome. Very well then.
We're at level 75, which in my opinion is overpowered already. But yeah, we gotta swap our gems out. Yes, Tempering's pretty nice. Curse the Death. Ooh! Where are my fire gems? My fire gems are pretty shit because I just got these at the beginning of the game. Are we all set? I think we are. Yeah, we should be all good. I mean, it's more of a battle of attrition when you're fighting the bosses here anyway. And I really just need to do this because I need the Bastard of Loran. I don't even have to go all the way into Lower Loran, but since I have a plus 10 that has a waning slot, I'm going to need to kill the Loran Dark Beast. But I'm not going to even attempt that until I have some decent fire radials. You can get some decent fire radials from the Watchdog in Curse to Meru, which I am probably going to do before I attempt that. So. The bosses here are Beast Possessed Soul, Bloodstarved Beast, and the Abhorrent Beast. So everything's a beast. We're gonna run for the Ritual Blood 5 here, just so I show you where it is. We're gonna farm this chest a lot, so we can do Is later. If you're wondering why that was doing so much damage, well, apart from being plus 10, it's serrated plus fire, so yeah, and that chest there has the item we need. Just be careful of the guillotine trap, like that. I can't believe I triggered that. It was weird. And the enemies here are very generous when it comes to blood echoes, so I usually kill most of the guys here. I run away from the Labyrinth Sage, though. He's not worth the effort. You can parry him, but I prefer not to risk it. This guy is just cancer. I just ran away from him. When you hear that scream in later dungeons, you know that you're pretty fucked. If we get lucky, the Beast Possessed Soul will drop a fire gem that's better than what I already have. It's going to be waning for sure, though, but it always helps, you know. Anything to speed up the fight, because this thing takes for fucking ever. Oh, that sucks, Sir Mick. It's okay. We'll catch you later then. I'll probably stop after this boss, because nobody's on anymore. I gotta go to church to confess my many crimes. Yeah, message me on Facebook. I'm gonna stop after this this boss, because I don't want you to miss on the fun. Fuck. He doesn't want to fucking continue his attacks. What the fuck? Tempering, yeah, right. Like I fucking need that. Oh god, that sucks. I might as well go after the Bloodstarved Beast. The Bloodstarved Beast here gives decent blood pinch gems for early game. Can't say they're amazing, but I can't say they're awful either. There's a bell bitch here that you want to kill right away. And when you're approaching the switch, you want to approach from this side so you can avoid that guy. Because the one-shot potential is real. Dungeons because I have to, you know, bold hunters mark out all the time. I don't like backtracking. And for this fight, we switch to the white church set to prevent poison buildup. Get rid of this and this and this, and we go antidote. Antidote is basically the only thing you're going to need equipped. It also helps if you have your torch out. So I'll probably just complete this dungeon so that Sir Mick can watch it later. Then I'll farm for shit offline. GM. If you need tips on the Bloodstarved Beast, that's how you deal with it. I'm just gonna go do get the Bastards of Floran and trigger the switch. Well, trigger the switch first. Now you have to rush this area because the Bell Maiden starts spawning spiders, who will chase after you immediately, regardless of where you are in the arena. And they're pretty tough. And they hit hard, so you just want to play it really safe. Oh shit. This is where I usually run out of vials. Don't be ashamed to run away from them, because they can kill you pretty quick. And always stay at full health, because there's a Labyrinth Sage in the next room where the switch is, and that is what we're trying to avoid getting killed by. Because if he gets your echoes, it's going to be a real pain in the ass to hit him. He's a bit resistant to arcane, so there's no way you can cheese him. He is weak to fire though, and his HP isn't all that high, so we can actually engage him. This is where the switch is. He is parryable, so we probably won't. Oh shit. We did get the parry, but he hit us first. He regenerates HP, by the way. There. Oh, Sage's hair. Well, there's also bolt paper in this room. Now, you're not going to want to Bolt Hunters mark your way out, because that would respawn the Bell Maidens and they're going to start summoning again. So you're going to want to just go through it in one go. Anyway, everything's weak to fire, so if you have the gems and the setup that I'm running right now, which you probably will if you're following the guide, fairly easy. You just have to be really careful, because a lot of the enemies have, you know, they do have one-shot potential if they get you in a combo. So it's basically a one-hit thing. It's pretty annoying. But yeah, it's not all that difficult. Just be careful. There's a werewolf thing here. Be extra careful. He usually drops either a gem or vials. Yeah. Having your torch out here is a good idea. Because there is a pitfall somewhere here which you want to avoid. And these guys hit pretty hard. You can actually drop down here. There is a Lauren Silverbeast here. He is weak to visceral and to fire, so that's a huge plus for you. Just be careful not to get hit, because he does hit pretty hard. But he also goes down pretty easy. Oh, cool. Finally a decent fire gem. Oh, not bad, I guess. So there's 2 Bastards of Floran there. You also get, I think, 8 blooming flower something. You need it to create lower Floran. The Abhorrent Beast isn't all that tough as long as you have enough bullets. What I can do is I can actually get my my blood tinge up to 8, and then I can, oh, what's my blood tinge at? Yeah, I can get it up to 8, so I can use the repeating pistol and then just bone marrow ash the guy. Let's see. There's a couple of scurrying beasts here, but none of them really drop anything worthwhile. But you know, if you're lucky, they drop a decent gem. But as a rule of thumb, gems from scurrying beasts are nowhere near as good as gems from mobs or from challenge bosses. There's two more bastards around here. So you can actually use it to create the cursed dungeon already. So be careful with this guy throwing Molotovs. Now there is a werewolf here who is cursed. He drops cursed gems. You just want to be extra careful because he is pretty strong. But he has lower HP. Yeah, there you go. Let's see how good that one was. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh fuck, but it adds bolt damage. I can't remember the hierarchy, but I think if it adds bolt damage, it sort of negates the fire damage. Let's have a look. I honestly can't remember. But that's okay, because we're going back to the Hunter stream, so we can spend our echoes first. It's not necessary to get the repeating pistol. I just think it's a good idea. It's particularly good for PvP. It just sucks up all your Quicksilver bullets. If you're invading, it's fine. You know what? I don't think I really need it. I'm just gonna level up my HP. Get it up to 40. Start pumping the rest into Arcane. So my tools, my Hunter tools do more damage. Or Strength. Strength wouldn't be that bad, actually. It wouldn't. So we can showcase a few other weapons, I guess. What did I come here to do? Oh yeah, to slot in gems. Oh, great, it doesn't negate it, it just adds additional bolt damage on top. We also want to slot in a better gem than the air rune. Blood vials would help, and anti-clockwise would help too. We might as well buy vials, like a lot of them. Throwing knives help a lot against the abhorrent beast. Poison knives, rather. He's not all that difficult, really. I'm just gonna kill him real quick. I mean, nobody's watching anymore, but, you know, for catch-up session later, whoever wants to watch can watch. It helps to have the Executioner glove slotted in. So yeah, the abhorrent beast is ridiculously weak to poison, so one poison knife is usually enough to start the proc. You want to have that on you at all times. He hits pretty fucking hard. That thing gains range when he buffs the first time. That has lingering AoE, so be extra careful. That one doesn't, though. Use those moves to like chuck oil urns at him and then smack him in the face. Only heal when he's open or when he does a move where you can normally counterattack. Never dodge into that, by the way. That you can dodge into. Oh shit. There. You can heal from range, it's fairly safe. Just be extra careful. There we go. He takes more damage from the face after you do a visceral attack, so he's pretty much dead now. There we go. Yeah, those are the stabs. Alright, he dropped a nice bolt gem for us. We can actually do lower Loran, where we can get some nice fire gems, and we can start taking on the undead dark beast. But since no one's on anymore, I'm going to stop the broadcast for now. Anyway, it's only a couple of people who watch, so they can sort of catch up later. There you go. Enjoy. I'm just going to level into strength. And probably replenish my oil urns. And then I'm going to stop the broadcast. There. We're all good. Catch you guys soon.